Why would you leave more deserving player on the form of the moment for the tournament? Why would you do that if you really want to win the tournament? It seemed as though the entire team and the nation decided to reward Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, you could want to do that. Welcome to Senior's Last Word. Aldrin Suvuga Senior taking you through Euro 2024. Already we have teams that have paid the price for not being good enough. They are out, and 4 of those teams are already into the quarterfinals. But I promise that there are teams that we have to talk about, because these teams, I don't expect them to win 2024. And there are reasons behind. We already tackled England. We did tackle England, as you all know about that. We tackled Belgium. Now we've got to tackle Portugal tonight, because Portugal is a team that I don't expect to win Euro 24. But why? Remember, their last champions 2016, they beat France in the final. Something you may all have forgotten. In that competition, Portugal did not win any game in the group stage. They actually drew all their games. The team they beat in the last round of 16 was Poland. And then, when it got to the quarterfinals and the finals, then they began to face the biggies. And in the final, they faced the biggest of them all, France, and they did win. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo emerging in the tournament as joint top scorer with 5 goals. Ronaldo, who is yet to find the net at Euro 2024. And that's where I start in telling you about Portugal. Why do I think Portugal will not win Euro 2024? You look at this Portuguese side, really, and they are too tentative, really tentative. The quality is there. In fact, one of the best players are found in Portugal. But this team, if you look at their previous tournaments and history, their teams, it's a team, especially in the Cristiano Ronaldo era, that has relied largely on Cristiano Ronaldo. If I'm to put another player behind, it will be Bruno Fernandes. Without Cristiano Ronaldo's goals, without Cristiano Ronaldo's assists, I know he's already made 1 or had 1. Can Portugal really press on and go on to win? Let's look at who Portugal has in that team. I told you they have among the best players. Pepe, veteran, already among the best defenders, almost at 40. Pepe emerges as among the best defenders of the group stages, but he's one of them. So when you have Bruno Fernandes, you have Bernardo Silva, Cristiano Ronaldo, you have what? Pedro Neto, players like him, and then of course you have Vitinha. Vitinha, the midfielder with PSG. You have Diogo Jota on the bench. You think you have enough quality to bring out on the pitch and dominate it. For me, Portugal has probably the best midfield at Euro 2024. Why? You have Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, Bernardo Silva. What a midfield. What a midfield. Vitinha doing the holding role. And then when it comes to possessing, ball distribution, ball utilization, advancing forward, spreading it wide, getting in behind defenses, making late runs in the box, the midfielders that Portugal has, no one has that set, the complete. But they are missing something. Who are the guys to score the goals? Because therein is my question. Who do you play? Do you play Rafael Leao, who is at the moment partnering with Ronaldo? Perhaps. But Rafael Leao only has 4 international goals. I know he's scoring goals with AC Milan. He's a fantastic player, skilled. When you give him the ball, he can take on anyone. He's very good playing on the left. But this guy, does he score that many for the national team? I don't think so. 4 goals. If you look on the bench, you'll ask yourself, why doesn't Diogo Jota start ahead of him? Diogo Jota has 14 goals for the national team. He hasn't played that many games for Portugal. It tells you his games goals ratio is very high. Why do you keep him? I'll tell you why they're keeping him on the bench. Because Cristiano Ronaldo has to play. And for me, controversial as it sounds, Cristiano Ronaldo is the reason why Portugal are not going to win. He doesn't have a goal so far. He had 5 when they last won this. He had 3 2020, 0 goals at 2024. If you are to be honest, Portugal are playing with 1 man less. It seemed as though the entire team and the nation decided to reward Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, you could want to do that. To reward him, give him one final dance, one final chance in the saloon. Let's play him. He's our captain. It doesn't matter whether he scores or not, whether he does enough or not, we owe him this. That's the reason he's playing. But when you see them play, of course he can no longer take on players. He can't get past players. He doesn't fight for the ball. Yes, he makes good runs so far because he's always been a very clever player, very intelligent. He knows his runs inside the box. No one does it better. So he's still doing that. But when it comes to fighting, when it comes to falling back, tracking back, putting in the shift, he can't do it. Physically, he can no longer do it. And when you watch the games, yes, it's been rumored in some quarters that players don't want to pass the ball to him, that they're trying to avoid him and not bring him in play. I don't agree with that. It is that there are moments where you need energy. You see spaces, but you need to play it to a player who you think can physically take on the bodies in front of him. Ronaldo can't do that anymore. I've seen him at 2024 struggling to even guest party players. So that at the very least, he tries to find someone and he plays him in. That is not a bad thing. Question is, why would you leave more deserving player on the form of the moment for the tournament? Why would you do that if you really want to win the tournament? I know, I will also go on record to say he always has a chance. Maybe in the last minute, maybe in the first minute. He always has a chance. He's likely to score at any time. That could be the goal that Portugal requires. It could be a free kick. It could be a penalty. Yes, you need Ronaldo for that. But should that justify why you should play 90 minutes at Euro 2024 when you want to win the title? I absolutely say no. I haven't seen anything that has shown me that this Portugal side, without Ronaldo, they can do much. So if they have Ronaldo today, but Ronaldo is way past his best, way past his prime, who is there to do the goods? They do score goals, Portugal. When you look at their front players, there's Joao Cancelo, for example. He can play in midfield. He's a fullback. He cannot play in the wings. Wonderful player. He has the gift of being able to play anywhere. He adds to the midfield. So for me, I would say you have your Vitinha, you have your Bruno Fernandes, then you have Silva as well, and then I would add Cancelo. When you have that midfield setting, it should be much easier to create goals or to create opportunities for Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, and of course Bernardo Silva, and of course Rafael here. Now is when you have to think of the man himself, Diogo Jota. When do you bring him? When do you keep him? I think Portugal are losing their chance. After so many years of dominance and being such an excellent team, they needed an exceptional player in Ronaldo to at least win the Euros once, like they did in 2016, and also win the UEFA Nations League as they did in 2018, 2019. But take those out, Portugal does not have any silverware. So they needed to do it during Cristiano Ronaldo's time. Take Cristiano Ronaldo out, nothing. I have already taken Cristiano out of Euro 2024 because he's really nothing. Forget the single assist he has made. He's nothing. He's useless, and he's taking a strength away from that team. So for that reason, even when everybody feels he should be in that team, I feel the presence of Cristiano Ronaldo, or because he's playing every minute, he's playing 90 minutes from the start, he's captain and he has to play. Because of that, it has taken a strength that Portugal is keeping on the bench. And if you can't score, if you can't convert chances, you can't win anything. For that reason, I don't feel Portugal will go far. I think even if they go beyond the round of 16, it's going to be too much beyond that to continue, because after that, then they meet either of Belgium or France. Can this current Portugal side beat either Belgium or France in the quarterfinals? I don't think so, and that's why I don't believe Portugal are going any further than the quarterfinals. And that's my last word. I was Aldrin Senior. I'll be back with more.